Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to Banished, my Let's Play here. And we've got this nice circular node of stuff going on, which is providing a vast quantity of food and different things for all these houses. I need one more house now. We've got enough people. Now, I don't think we ought to start doing stone houses just yet. We're going to do wooden houses still. We're going to stick with wooden houses for a little while. So there's the next wooden house about to go in. I'm really worried about this herbalist not getting... Oh, it's actually been done. Okay, so because last episode it didn't look like it was getting done at all. Again, late autumn, it's raining. This rains way too much in this game. Way too much for my liking. But no, we've got a herbalist on the go, a storage barn and a woodcutter. I think that is probably the maximum we're going to want to have within that little ring there. We want to be starting to look where we're going to have our next... we're going to call it a node. We're going to call it a production node. We're going to look to see where we can have our next production node. I think where I put it was a brilliant place. I don't think I really thought it through, but it's as close as it can be to the main centre of the village without it actually being in the village, and it's between a number of hills and it sits perfectly. I'm looking around here, there's plenty of space for what could be a node later on, but they're all way too far away, and I don't want to go too far yet. So I'm thinking... I'm almost thinking we could put it next to it, but I don't think that's a good idea. We'll have a look once the snow's gone, because the snow makes it difficult to see anything in the middle of the winter here. That new house got built very quickly indeed. The herbalist taking a long time, along with the woodcutter and other things. But we've got one labourer, 5 builders. The reserve of firewood is low, I think. We've reached our log limit. Let's just up that to 400. We want to be able to have 400 logs in stock, I think. Yeah, the firewood is getting a little bit low. Luckily, though, we've just gone through the winter, and hopefully we'll be okay for the next one. Okay, we need to slow down a bit here. We need to slow down. So... let's go at 1 times speed. And we'll just... Right, so the number of... production has reached its resource limit. That's brilliant. I want to know where the blacksmith probably is. What are you? You're a child. I think the blacksmith has become a labourer, which is good. We need more stuff. The herbalist is still only 2% complete. I think it's because I told everybody to dig out you know what? Let's cancel all orders. Cancel removal. Stops the removal tasks in a selected area. Let's do it. Let's cancel the removal of all this. We want to concentrate on building. There we go. All the removal that I've done in previous episodes is now completely and utterly cancelled. We should have 100% focus on actually doing what we need to do. And then we'll dig this out next, because it's in my way. So, let's get rid of that, and we'll go and probably speed up a little bit. Yeah, let's do a times 10 just for a little bit, see how we're getting on. Oh yeah, look, they're concentrating on building now properly. All the buildings coming in. We have no firewood at all, which I'm really worried about. It's early spring, so can I increase the number of people working at that place? We'll see. There are citizens without jobs. Click here to select and cycle through them. Okay, let's just go back up to the woodcutters. So, what's this here? This is the total number of workers in this profession. Okay, the number of citizens working at this location. Oh, you can click to cycle through. Right, that's good. It's just not where I thought it was. I had a look at that last episode and I got a bit worried. The reserve of firewood is very, 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 very low indeed. I'm actually quite worried about that. Luckily, though, the woodcutter is up and rolling. I'm going to get the number of builders up. Food is fairly steady at the moment, even though we're still getting children becoming adults and more children being born all the time. 13 children now we have. I'm hoping that we can keep up with this. The herbalist is doing quite well. We just need some stone. Are we going to need any more stone? We're going to need stone for the woodcutter, and we do have 51 stored stone, so that's alright. Can live with that. Yeah. So I can assign somebody to be a woodcutter, but they can't do it. Because there's nowhere for them to be a woodcutter. The health of the people generally is not too bad at the moment, so I'm not too worried about this herbalist going in, but it is going in quite nicely. Slightly off centre, the gatherer's hut's doing okay, there's the foresters. Woodcutter doesn't actually cut the wood down from the trees, and the hunter's cabin slightly off centre as well, also doing okay. Well, this storage barn will be going in soon. It'll save a lot of walking backwards and forwards. The blacksmith's not really doing anything, I'm sure. Let's actually have a look, see where that blacksmith is. So here's the blacksmith. It says currently working, and it looks like just carrying logs. Look at the size of that chart. The thing that I like about this is that the children are only in proportion. They're like just shrunk down adults. They haven't been reproportioned in any way whatsoever. So the blacksmith is actually, we can confirm, lending a hand. The blacksmith went out there, picked up some logs, and is taking them back to the stockpile. Now I shouldn't have put the stockpile there. I should have put another stockpile over here, but never mind. So we know that when people aren't being useful, they are doing other stuff. What does that do? Pin the window. Oh, we don't want to do that. Ooh, what's going on here? Our herbalist is finally built, and we don't actually have a herbalist. Let's take away one of the builders. And where's our herbalist? Herbalist, fisherman. Ah, there we are, down the bottom. We can have two in there, but we'll just have one in there for now. I want to know who the herbalist is. There's our herbalist. Oh well, that was our herbalist. Never mind. Barns full of all sorts of things: venisons, mushrooms, onions, fish, berries, leather. We're looking good. Lots of leather coming in at the moment, and that reminds me, because the other thing that I wanted to... Oh, hang on, 24 villagers. We need another house. There we go. The other thing I wanted to do was to get... let's see here. Resource creation... A tailor. I wanted to get a tailor in, but I didn't know if I was able to fit it within this sort of area here. I mean, it doesn't fit there, but I'm thinking if I rotate it and put it... Ooh, it just fits on this road here, next to the blacksmith. So I'm going to put a tailor just there. Now I'm hoping that they concentrate over here first on what they're doing. I'm sure they will. They are doing a brilliant job. Oh, the other woodcutter's ready. So finally, let's take a builder off and put a woodcutter on. We did actually manage to get some stockpile of firewood, so that is good. See, now because everybody who's not building is a labourer or does labouring things, I don't know why it doesn't have anybody just being the builders. Makes sense to me. Okay, so how many? I've got 5 houses in a row there, is it? No, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 should get me 24 adults, so I've got that about right at the moment. Hopefully with both of these woodcutters we'll be up to their limits soon. I'm going to put the fuel limit up to 400 now, though. Log limit is still also 400. Herb limit is 100. Gatherer's food limit is 5,000 apparently. Hunter's cabin is part of that food limit there. As is the fishing dock. They're all fishing and working away. Well, there we go. I think that's that node complete. The node is complete. It's got all the items in it there. I think we're just going to be working on this tailor's. As part of that, they're going to be removing these resources. There's not a lot that they can build. Now let's remove any resource that gets in the way of this road. There we go. Hopefully we'll get rid of those little bits of resources and we can put the road in very soon. What speed are we going? We're going at ×2 at the minute. There's plenty of stuff going on today. We spent, I think, last episode waiting for things to happen. I think the problem is that I did have all those resource orders on all the way over here, and it was pretty pointless, to be honest, apart from the fact that I managed to gather a load of logs and stuff. Oh wow, look at this, rows of house. A well. We're going to need a well very, very soon. There's a well. Now, a well. Well. I think we'll put one over here. We can put it right next to the road, actually. We could actually put it in the corner, but not on that hillside. The reserve of stone is low, but that doesn't bother me. Doesn't worry me in the slightest. Yeah, let's put one well over here. There we go. Doesn't cost too much to put in, I don't think. So that's okay. The tailor's going to go in, so we're going to need a tailor soon. So let's see. Trade. Oh, I want a trading post. Well, we've got a stable village. We're in early summer of our 5th year. We're getting more and more people being born. Nobody's died yet. Fantastically. We've got our first little node, as far as I'm aware, completed. Pretty much maxed out. The only thing that isn't maxed out is the herbalist. I'm really tempted to add somebody else to the list of people who can be herbalists in this node. But nah. No, I don't think so. I think it would be nice if we could click on the production of food or the amount of food and see a graph. Oh, we got some medicine now. Anyway, I'm getting distracted about 10 billion different things. The last thing that we were building was a tailor. That's going to be coming soon, but I want a trading post. What's this? A mine, a quarry, a tailor, blacksmith, chapel, schoolhouse is probably a good idea to have very soon. Ooh, town hall. Yeah, that'd be good. What else have we got? Wooden bridge, tunnel. Oh, here we go. Trading post and a market. Market is used to provide localized area for citizens and tools and fuel. I'm not quite sure about that. But this is the trading post. I think it has to be on this main river here, and that's where the people come backwards and forwards. I think for every trading post you have, you end up with a trader coming by. Now this river here is very wonky indeed. I think I can put one in like here, and then maybe one over there later, but it's very difficult to place them in these. I mean, yeah, one would go there, so maybe we're looking at maybe doing one like that later on. But I kind of want one in the middle. If that fits. Is there enough for the boat? Room for the boat to get? I kind of want it as much on the land as possible. And more or less in the middle as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, roughly in the middle would be sort of there. There we go. Trading posts going in very soon. And we're going to link that trading post up with a rubbish road. The road, I think, here, like this, and like that. Nice dirt road. This one, just up to the water's edge, and then just stopping, I think, is the only thing really to do there, and we'll just leave it like that. We can get at least another one row of houses in there. Maybe two would fit quite nice. I want to know why we're not seeing... Oh, this tailor is being built. I mean, it's got everything it needs now. Everything appears to have been removed. There was quite a lot for the guys to remove on that as well, so... That is good that it's getting going. This node seems to just keep going and going. Not a lot of luck. Oh, we're out of stone almost. Yes. We need the remove... collect stone order. Right. Have we got any stone around here? No. Stone around in the node? We could take the stone out in the node. Let's do that. Okay, so anywhere within this node, remove the stone. Doesn't appear to be any stone down here, but there is some stone at the top. There we go. So we just had 3 children born. Lots of children being born. That's really good. Left, right and centre. So anybody not doing any building now will probably go and get that stone. Oh no, they're doing the paths. Of course. Our villagers love paths. It's their favourite thing in the universe. I'm going to upgrade these paths at some point, I hope. That's right, you hit that ground until it becomes a path. Nice one. I think you'll bring in some logs. Yep, there's some logs for the trading post. That's coming on quite nicely too. Variation in the diet's probably quite good. That's one of the reasons why I like the fact we've got a load of fish. Fish is looking good. Oh, he's just gone. Herbalists are doing okay. There's only one herbalist there. I'm tempted to put another one in. In fact, let's do it. Herbalists. Where's the herbalist? Oh, let's do it here. Oh, can I do that there? No. Ooh! One of our adults has just become a labourer. Brilliant. Oh, here we go. This is where we do the herbalist. What does that do? Cycle through the citizens. Oh, it's another way of doing it. Brilliant. And more children. We're going to need another house for them soon. But our tailor and the trading post are both being built. Wow, look at all these kids wandering around. Don't worry, one day you'll be 10. And when you're 10, you will work too. Apparently the reserve of logs is low, which doesn't really bother me as much, as long as we've got the firewood. And that's what people need to survive. Oh yeah, we dug out, we put in the request for a road, which we can do now. There we go. Put a bit of road in. Because I think they've gone and removed those resources. We're getting nice little grid patterns going on here. Sort of by accident, sort of on purpose. I think because of this edge of the circle here, this area is a very nice area for the town centre. We'll have the market and the chapel and the school. It'll be lovely. And then probably a bridge. I'm not sure which way we'll have a bridge. Probably a couple of bridges heading south. I do want to add a mine. To start getting... Let's see... yeah, a mine. And for the mines, a load of it has to be on normal land, and the rest of it has to be in a hillside. And looking at this, if I took the road out there, I could put the mine in there. That'd be a good place for it. But I don't really want to intrude into this area where I'm building, so maybe we can find like another miney place to go. It actually fits there. Little hillside. But I'm thinking maybe just a line of them down here, or there's room for another node. There's loads of places where you can have this sort of stuff. I'm not worried about it. We can do this at any point. God, this map is humongous. And this, I think, was the medium one as well. So, yeah, it's doing pretty good. Yeah, I kind of... Oh, actually, could I squeeze it in here? So close. I could put one there. No, I couldn't. I could live with it being there, but not there. That one square is not allowing me to do what I want to. Which is... Ooh! Oh! No. No, I thought I could get one in there, but I can't. It's just not going to happen. Right, how are we doing on this blimmin' tailors? 52%, okay. And the trading posts? Right, I can see what we need to do here. We need to go fast forward into this stuff. The reserve of logs is low. I don't care about the reserve of logs, alright? We've got people cutting them down and putting them all over the place. We're doing a lot of building at the minute. The tailors is nearly done. So let's order our tailor. And there we go. Clothes limit 50. We can do woolen leather coats, wool coats, or woolen leather. Well, we haven't got any wool at the minute, so that's impossible. We've got a load of labourers who have oh, our health has gone up. Our average health of the citizens, and I'm sure that's probably because of our herbalists working very hard. We've got medicines. We've got some clothes now just coming in. So I suppose the next thing is for them to have that trading post. Well, I think I'm going to need another couple of houses. May as well finish this row off rather than leave this last one. The reserve of logs is low, but I don't care about the reserve of logs. The reserve of logs will now go up as the woodcutters have reached their maximum now, which is brilliant. The fact that they're reaching their resource limits is just fantastic. There's no other way of putting it. Forester's Lodge, all still working pretty hard. Are they cutting down slightly more than they're planting? That's what I'm worried about at the moment. Are we going to end up with a state of equilibrium, or are we going to end up with some issues here? Well, let's do the removal of stone in the... Oh, we've done the removal of stone in this area. Let's do the removal of iron. No, that's still stone. I'm sure I clicked the iron button. Yeah, so let's just make sure we've got all iron removed from this area here. With any of our spare labourers, they can get rid of that. And I want to get rid of this iron here that's sitting around the village. And these trees too. There we go. Well, like I said, the reserve of those logs are low. We managed to go through the late winter. What's this? The average of happiness of the citizens? They're all rather happy. This trading post is probably coming along okay. I hope so. Yeah, it's actually getting there. All the resources are there by the looks of it, except the stone. That should be the next thing that comes along. We have no stone. We might have to put a quarry in. Tell you what, let's put a bridge in. Let's put a bridge in and start expanding down here. We're going to have we're going to have a quarry, some mines, and then another node. I've decided. We're going to have a massive bridge. So I don't know how this is going to work. I think that's too long. Should we try and put one next to the trading post? We could put one next to the trading post. It's not exactly where I'd want it though. Didn't mean to do that. The other option is to put one down here, but I don't think that's going to work out for me. Storage of logs. Logs is fine. Don't care about logs. Do whatever you want with logs. Right, I've had an idea. What we're going to do is at the bottom point there, we're going to come across here. And from there, and we're going to go and try and... I'm going to try and join this up here with a bridge that kind of goes off in a direction there. So there's a bridge. And I'm going to put a bridge this way as well. Oh. It won't let me. I wonder why. Oh well, never mind. Won't worry too much about that. And we've got so many people wandering around now. I'm going to put a stone collection order in, just because we need the stone. So let any stone in this area, get rid of it as this wooden bridge comes in. Well, there we go. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? We've got a 0. Why have we got? Hang on. Materials are acquired. Oh, we've ran out of leather, and we've ran out of iron or stone. Oh, logs. We've ran out of logs. That's fine. I don't mind about running out of logs. We've got 49 tools in stock, so whatever. That's all good. There's still some trees around here that we could actually tell them just to get rid of those trees. Just see, they seem to want to grow themselves. Let's get rid of these trees. There we go. And we're going to be getting rid and clearing out this whole area here soon. And there's a lot of stone and trees there, but we need to build the trading post and bridge. But we'll get that ready for next time. Well, that's all for this time. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Master Hellish. This has been my Banished Let's Play. And until I do see you next time, it's goodbye from me. Ta-ra!